One of the things that I have seen in cptsd content really frequently is talk about really chronic nervous system dysregulation and just like emotional dysregulation. And I've identified with some of that because like I definitely can get very dysregulated when I experience a big trigger, but I haven't necessarily felt like I am dysregulated most of the time or that it's like a daily thing for me. But I just have realized recently that that was just from a lack of seeing my own triggers. It feels like I've kind of always known that I have the occasional big trigger that will make me like really hardcore dissociate or will make me very panicky, very, very anxious, just like almost can't function. I don't even know why I say almost. Like at times I just can't get anything meaningful done for the rest of the day because I'm too worked up. But that is not something that I experience on like a day-to-day basis. And so I've thought that I have these triggers, but it's not all the time. Recently, I've come to realize that I have things that I think are reasonable to call triggers and that I think have historically caused me dysregulation, but it's at like a more moderate level where it doesn't like wreck my whole day and I can still kind of function. So I wasn't seeing that as being nervous system dysregulation, even though it was. They are super frequent. Like, it feels like, how did I not see this when it's happening all the time? But I think the reason I couldn't fully see it is I was so like detached from my body as like a traumatized intellectualizer that I just wasn't pairing together what was causing my like ongoing anxiety and things like that. But I've come to realize that one of my really frequent triggers is being asked questions, which obviously is a very normal day-to-day human experience in conversation. But it's almost like anytime I'm asked something, I feel like I am like in court. I have to be really sure of myself before I answer anything. Like something as simple as if my husband asks me like, that event we're going to this weekend is scheduled to start at 3, right? If I am like 99% sure that yes, it starts at 3, I still usually won't just say yes. Like I will have to go look at the invitation or the text that the person sent me or whatever, or I will feel comfortable just saying like, yes, it's at 3. But it's almost like I am always preemptively trying to protect myself from somebody being upset about me telling something that was incorrect or them like blaming me or like accusing me of giving them false information on purpose. So for things that are less like of a direct fact, like are more opinion based, I generally will try to share my opinion, but also leave lots of room for like, I could be wrong, but, or I'm pretty sure this, but maybe this. Even when like in my gut I'm really quite confident in what I'm saying. Like I hyperfixate on things, so I tend to like overread about stuff, and most of the time if I'm sharing information I am fairly confident in it, where I think most people would easily be able to just like frame things as statements of fact. But anyway, with all of this, it's not like I go into a full panic attack, and it's not like I can't like have a conversation where somebody asks me a question and then go on about working 10 minutes later. Like I can focus on other things. It is not completely derailing my day, but I do just get like activated and kind of unsettled, and I'm on edge, like I'm anxious. And I've just come to realize that like I think that's just one example of how I do get dysregulated easily because I have some really common triggers, but I just never realized that like more moderate level is still my nervous system getting dysregulated. I'm just not like, it's not 100% freaking out.